to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, hands in the size of the ocean, falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Ashton Gelati that time, able to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hey, 43. 15. 15. Hey, 57, 57. Easy.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
I don't need to. I go Louie. Yellow. Hey, 43, come back. 50, yellow.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Color. 43. I go Louie. Attack. 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
15. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57, color, 57, color.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, 57, yellow. Up, yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
43! 43! I am 15, 15! 40! 15, 15! Right now. Hey, rip with.
Throwing is Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dragon 60, 18, 5 years. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Scoop.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Right side.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Attack, attack! 57. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Fight on these two. Yellow. Green. Zero, 15.
Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Broncos 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Putting the tight end in motion. Nix gonna throw for it. That'll be intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Attack, attack! Yellow! 15! Yellow!
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions in the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, they came at the right time.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over at first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Denver.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Work in the middle. That's Harvey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Captain, 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 captain. Motion, motion.
Tight end going in motion here. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
It's a gain of 11. Another score goes first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Nix now on first and 10. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, a second. Away, away, away. Captain, 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 captain. Hey, Sean, let's go. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Brings up third and 11.
Oh, a second. To the right. Hey, show. Hey, motion, motion. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Away, away, away. Away. Captain, 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 captain. Away, away, away.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Motion, motion. Away, away, away. Away. Hey, Sean, let's go. To the right.
Send a man in motion right.
Away, away, away. Away, away. Show.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. 15. You're up 15. 15. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. Zone read, a give to Harvey. He gets free. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. 43. 43.
Mahomes on first down. He gets that to Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
By Savion Jones. Loss at 6. Brings up second and 16 at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third and 5.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air, and the Chiefs have a first down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes second and 4.
Yellow. Hey, something that 15. Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15. Come back. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Easy. Yellow. 15. Hey, dribble it.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And this show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Broncos 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
They'll go play action with Hicks. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Sit in!
15.
Hey, motion. Captain.
Throwing. Mix. Rolling right. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hey, 57, 50, yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. Now whistles, timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Chiefs going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou. 57, 43. Yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, 1 second. Ready. Let's hit. Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. To the right side here, pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Ready. Hey, kill.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first and goal, Harvey. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Joe. Captain. Olay.
On second down, it's Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Attack. Yellow.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
Hey, 43, 40. Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big play for KC. 54 yards.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Throw it here on first down. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll try to run here with Harvey. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Nix going to throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Hey, attack! Yellow! 40!
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Attack! attack! Attack, attack! At 57. Hey, rip list.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his man ground. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
43.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
14. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Kill.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 12th touchdown of the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Broncos 14. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Come on. 79 Bronx. Good. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Drop 60. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 13 yards.
18 Cardinal. 18
First down,
Cardinal.
Broncos.
Now, faking the give. That's pumped by Harvey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready up.
First and 10.
Bronco 80. Corey 70. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Attack. Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's got another one. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
a gain of 22 yards.
Bronco
First
80.
down, Denver.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Drop 50, drop 60. Come on, come on. Drop 60. 60.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rodney, 18 Rodney.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
19, 18, 5 here.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hero 15. Hey, go.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawks, go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow! Attack! Oi! Hey, Ripless! Yellow!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score, Chiefs 66, Broncos 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. Into space. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They're trying to get it back with an onside kick.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Yellow. Come back.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, oh, a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead. But when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
First down. First and 10.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
Hey, ripple it. Yellow. Let's go blue. Hey, ripple it. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
15. 15. Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Easy. Hero, 15. Attack. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
43. 15. I don't need to. 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs. for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
Chiefs 73. Broncos 20. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
From the 6.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. We'll see how they want to play this. Up big. They begin with 1st and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 20. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check, bounce pass, check, bounce pass.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
as hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Broncos 20. Harrison Butker.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throw it here on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play